Hey guys, hey. So I wanted to piggyback off of the whole letter writing thing that I posted yesterday. Some of you may know, you may not know that I have been an award-winning wedding officiant for the past going on 9 years now. And a lot of my work involved premarital coaching. And so to make a long story short, one day I had one of my brides. She was going to be married within the next, 6 months of our meeting. And she called me one day and she was in distress. She basically said that her and her mom were estranged. They hadn't spoken to each other in years. And they had a very toxic relationship. There had been a lot of abuse and neglect and so on and so forth. So they hadn't spoken in such a long time. But as she was approaching, her wedding day was approaching, she had this nagging, this yearning feeling to connect with her mother again. She didn't know where to start. She was just, overwhelmed with grief. And so I said, you know what, let's sit down and let's write a letter to your mother. So we pulled out the pen and paper, and after a little coaching and nudging from me, gentle nudging, she began to pour her heart and soul out. And when I tell you, every bit of pain and sadness and animosity and hurt and bitterness, all of that came spilling out. I mean, she cried and cried and cried and cried and cried. And it was a release of all that toxic stuff that she had held in for so many years. When she got done, she said to me, "Oh my God, I feel like a great weight has been lifted off of me." And that is one of the benefits of letter writing. She was able to go on and mail that letter, and her mother and her began to make amends. And there was no doubt in my mind that had she not released some of that stuff or all of that stuff, somehow, some way, that bitterness and anger would have showed up in her marriage. There's no doubt in my mind. So I just want you to remember that. You can write a letter to yourself. You can write a letter to someone who has hurt you. Letters of forgiveness are very, very, very powerful. And a lot of times, if you're a victim of something, you may not feel that the person who has inflicted whatever caused the pain, that person may not be worthy of the forgiveness, but you're not doing it for them. You're doing it for you. All right. So I just wanted to share that. Even if you don't have the courage to mail the letter, just write the letter. You can hold on to it until you feel like you can mail it or deliver it, or maybe you just want to write it and burn it. It's up to you how you want to do it, but give that a try, okay? Don't hold that bitterness and negative energy in your spirit. Let it go, okay? All right.